guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a tag video for you. I was tagged by both Mrs. Cronall and Sister Chick to complete the unpopular opinions tag. This is quite a controversial tag because, you know, not everybody will agree with what I'm going to say or what was said in other videos, but these are my opinions. They don't necessarily reflect what you think. So I'm going to get right on into the tag and get started. So the first question is a popular polish that you don't like. I don't have a bottle of this because I refuse to own it, really, because I don't see what the hype is about it, and that is Linkin Park After Dark. It just looks black. I don't see what the big fuss is all about with Linkin Park After Dark. I know there's some people who love it and it's talk about it all the time on their channels, but in my opinion, I don't find it to be anything special. There should really be a disclaimer at the beginning of this video saying, you know, these are my opinions. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. We all have our own opinions on things, especially nail polish. Yeah, I love some things that you guys might hate, and you guys might love stuff that I hate. So this is my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but like I said, Linkin Park After Dark is just not a polish that I think is anything special. Question number 2 is a polish that everyone hates but you love, and I really cannot think of one off the top of my head. I know that in other tag videos a lot of people would say Pineapple Have Peelings 2 is their favorite that everybody else hates. I don't own that nail polish and I kind of fall into the camp of it looks ugly, but then again I've never worn it on my nails, so if I ever wore it my opinion could change, but I don't have an answer to this question, so I'm going to move on. Question number 3 is a nail polish finish you don't like, and that would be Frost's. I think this is the only Frost in my collection, and I picked this up by mistake. I was looking for a light pink, and I picked this up because I thought, oh, it's got that nice little shimmer in here. No, it's just full-on Frost. This is Hawaiian Orchid from OPI. I've only worn this the one time since I picked it up, and I did not enjoy it at all. So it's one of those things where you can't return nail polish, otherwise I probably would have. So this is my finish that I don't like, is the Frost. Number 4 is probably going to be a little bit controversial, and the question is a nail polish brand you think is overpriced. So I'm going to go with an indie polish and a mainstream polish, just to keep it kind of even. I'm going to start with the indie polish first, and it's Enchanted Polish. I think they are so overhyped, so overpriced, when there are so many other indies out there doing a far superior job and they don't charge as much. I only own this one Enchanted Polish, which is congratulations, and I completely regret buying this. I fell into the hype of, oh my god, I need to have an Enchanted Polish in my life, and yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing special. This can be done by so many other indies for like half the price. Like this was $20 Canadian. Why did I spend $20 Canadian on this? Like, I don't understand it. I could have bought 2 Kiwi Shimmers for that, or almost 2 Kiwi Shimmers for that. So I refuse to buy Enchanted Polish now. I don't think it's worth the money. I don't think they're worth the hype. So Enchanted Polish is my answer for overpriced indie. And for overpriced mainstream, I have to go with Essie. Essie is so overpriced for what it is. Their formulas are hit and miss, and it's $11, $12 in my drugstore. I can get an OPI for that I know that's going to have a decent formula, and with Essie, I don't. It's going to be a hit and miss. I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be bad. Do I really want to risk $12 on buying an Essie? No. So generally, the only time I buy Essies now is if they're on sale at the drugstore, or you know, I find them in clearance at Marshall's maybe, but I don't generally buy Essie polishes now. I refuse to buy them at full price, at least. I don't have a huge Essie collection because of that reason. I refuse to pay that much money for polishes that have inconsistent formulas. So Essie is the mainstream answer to that question. Question number 5 is a trend you can't get on board with. I'm gonna have to go with nail studs or like nail embellishments. You know how like people have like the studs that they put on their nails? I can't, no, I don't like them. No, don't like them at all. They can go away anytime now. Don't like them at all. Question number 6 is a trend you didn't like at its peak, but you do now. That would be textured nail polish. Textured nail polish technically came out before I even got into nail polish, so I kind of started collecting nail polish towards the tail end of the hype around textures. So that's why I'm going to go with texture, because I couldn't think of anything else, to be honest. This is Alcatraz Rocks from OPI, which is a great texture polish. If you do not have, this is one that you should own. So this is Alcatraz Rocks from OPI. Question 7 is a color you don't wear often or at all, and that would have to be yellow. I'm not a yellow person. I'm not drawn to yellow. I picked this one up because I heard that it had a great formula on it for it being a yellow. This is Just Can't Copacabana from the Brazil collection a couple of years ago, but I've never actually worn it. I just picked it up on clearance, and it has been sitting in my untrieds ever since, and I just don't gravitate towards it. I think I only have one other yellow in my collection, and that hasn't been worn either, and I don't think it will be. Maybe, who knows, at one point I might have a need to pull out a yellow, but I haven't had to yet, so yellow is the answer to that. Question number 8 is a polish that you like but you think is overhyped. Again, maybe a little bit controversial, but I'm going to go with Very Good Looking. I just don't understand the big hype on this. Yes, it's got a lovely holographic in it. Yes, it's a great formula, but again, it's expensive. There's other indie makers out there that have done similar things for cheaper. I just don't understand the huge hype around this, and I fell into the hype again, like with my enchanted polish. Everyone was saying very good looking, very good looking, very good looking. You need very good looking. I picked it up and I was kind of underwhelmed, and that really bugs me when polishes are so overhyped and you get it home and it's underwhelming. So this is Very Good Looking from Cupcake Polish. Number 9 is a popular top coat that you don't like. I haven't tried many top coats. I'm just going to throw that out there because I found Sèche Vite very early on, and I have stuck with that really. I've only ever tried 2 or 3 other top coats. One of them was Wicked Fast from Cult Nails, which was amazing, and I would have continued to use it and wear that if Cult Nails had not closed, which is unfortunate, but their top coat was amazing. It was the best top coat I've ever used. So I think the only other top coat that's kind of popular that I didn't really like was the C&D Shiny, I think it's called. I didn't enjoy that. I didn't like the way it dried. I didn't find it to be as fast as other top coats, so I'm just going to go with C&D Shiny on that. Number 10 is a nail polish that doesn't get enough love. I'm going to go with this Orly. This is a bright pink neon. It's got a wonderful formula on it. 2 coats to be fully opaque. You do not need to layer this over white, which is one of the reasons why I don't know why this is not talked about, because it's got a great formula on it for it being a neon. This is called Neon Heat. It's a wonderful formula. Like I said, 2 coats to be fully opaque on the nails and no white base coat needed, which is absolutely wonderful with an indie. I don't understand why this isn't talked about. I don't think I've heard anybody ever mention this on their channels, and it is a great polish. I really do recommend it if you can find it. I think it's in the core display at Sally's. That's where I picked this up 2 years ago, so hopefully it's still there. It's still readily available for you. If you do see it and you like your neons, this is a great polish. I really do recommend it. So this is Neon Heat from Orly. That is the end of the tag video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank Mrs. Chronal and Sister Chick for tagging me. I apologize for the lateness of the tag. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks. I tag Amy over at Nail Polish Baby 90. I don't think she has done this yet. I'm also going to tag MissHollyBerries and JessFace 90. If you guys want to join in on this tag, I'd be really happy to see your videos and your opinions on things. So again, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye. Before I get started today, I just want to say There should really be a disclaimer. The question 2 is a polish that you like that. Back of the box.